The Western Conference Finals, Game 4. The Phoenix Suns have their backs against the wall, down 3-0. Can the dream of defying history by doing what no team has done before drive them to victory? It's a must-win Game 4 against the Thunder. The quest for the best in the West continues. Coming up next.
Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports. One team with its back against the wall, the other with a chance for a spot in the finals. Can it go to a Game 5? We'll have to see. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And reporting from the sidelines all game long, we've got David Aldridge. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the small forward position. And for Phoenix, deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. Durant is out there with Nick Richards. And it's Martin in at the 3 spot. You look at Phoenix. Greg, they're on the ropes, but I think they're playing for pride tonight. What about you?
Yeah, I mean, where's your head at? Are you ready to start that summer vacation? Or are you determined not to go quiet?
And so it's the Suns getting on the board first. Holmgren finds Dort. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The rebound by Richard. KD passes to Booker. Here's Richard. Outside, Beal. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Agile move by Beal to beat that inside contact.
Pass to Holmgren. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Here's Hartenstein. Defended by Richard. Hartenstein passes to Holmgren. Clock at 4. There's Williams. From 13 feet, it goes down.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
See, this is what analytics don't take into account. Some guys thrive in the mid-range. Really depends on the shooter. It's actually kind of lazy.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Dort passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Takes it off the glass.
With great positional size, Gilgeous-Alexander can finish over defenders.
For Phoenix, they've gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Down low, here's Richards. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Mike Budenholzer and I got a chance to talk for a bit. He said SGA has this special ability to lull a defender into a slower pace and then suddenly make a quick move that leaves everybody just standing there. Coach feels the attention has to be on him. He wants to force somebody else to beat them. Guys?
Thanks, David.
And Holmgren possesses sky-high potential. His length and versatility making him such an intriguing prospect.
Free throw drops for Holmgren.
What I like about Holmgren, he's a lot more physical than his frame would indicate.
Holmgren hits them both. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Booker against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Durant. Richards with it. He's against Hartenstein. Martin with the bucket.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
steals. I mean, Gilgeous-Alexander with some clever playmaking there.
And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Here's a peek at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the top rebounders in this year's playoffs. And you look at Richards, third in rebounding, and what a physical presence inside.
He's dialed up his rebounding here in the postseason. There's something about the big games that bring out the best in him.
Here's Booker. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Inside, here's Richards, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Continuing to get better at facilitating Booker with a dime.
Williams looking around. Over Martin. The shot by Williams, no good. Phoenix leading by 3. To the paint. Here's Durant. That's good. And Sobeel with the assist.
I look at a defender, sometimes you just look at your coach and your coach looks back at you and says, hey, you tried. Durant is impossible to guard. Just trust me.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Richards got 4 rebounds in this game. Beal the pass to Richards, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
Since entering the league back in 2012, Beal has really improved his passing, and it shows in his assist numbers.
Pass to Hartenstein. Now, here's Dort. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second basket.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low. And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Now here's Williams. Pass to Holmgren. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. KD drives in. That one falls.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Holmgren. Hartenstein in the high post. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Strong take by SGA. 6'6" with point guard skills. What a nightmare matchup he is.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. 4-point game. And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. against Williams. Allen passes to Richards. Booker outside. Back to Richards, and he jams it with authority.
The defense expects Booker to find his own shot, but he gives it away off that pick and roll.
Thunder trailing by 6. Williams passes to Hartenstein. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Offline with his 3. Allen against Gilgeous-Alexander. Allen outside. Pass to Richards. Now Booker. He's guarded by Williams. Booker, no good.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point line.
Yep, it counts.
And great job from Holmgren. I like when he shows confidence attacking inside.
Suns leading by 4. Beal taking his time here. Driving in. Six on the shot clock. Shoots it up. Rebound by Williams.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Oklahoma City shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. That's good from Williams, and the Suns making a change here. Jones is checked in, and a switcher also for Oklahoma City. Aaron Wiggins, he's checked in for Holmgren. And Williams drops them both. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Jones against Caruso. Jones dishes to Booker. Just 5 to shoot. That shot, no good. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
The Suns shooting an impressive 60% early. Jones, the pass to KD. Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession. And now let's give you a look at the players who have stood out at taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. And you look at Richards, 4th in the league and as consistent as they come.
And guys, that shooting percentage of his has been spectacular since the start of the playoffs. He has been completely locked in.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Bull. He's checked in for Nick Richards. Royce O'Neal comes in for Kevin Durant. And Beal subbed in for Jones. Allen against Williams. Williams sets a screen for Williams. Drives to the hoop. And Williams with the stuff.
Did you just see what I saw? I mean, that move was out of this world.
Executed, don't you think, to perfection, Greg. I mean, he had the rim in his sights and was not going to be stopped. Here's Beal, following the score by Oklahoma City. Booker outside. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
How does he do that? Booker absorbs the foul but stays cool, knocks down the shot.
The Suns shooting their first free throw tonight. Wiggins is checked in for Jalen Williams.
For Phoenix, Devin Booker. 1 shot.
One shot.
This is who you want at the line, and Booker gets himself there a lot.
Oklahoma City trailing. 1:14 left in the first quarter. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Beal against Wallace. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Working inside, Beal got the call.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Oklahoma City.
They've made a point to take what's given to them in the mid-range. The jumpers are falling for them so far.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
That free throw, no good.
One of the smoothest players in the game. Bradley Beal, the skill, the way he moves, it's all of it.
Jones checked in for the Suns. And he's good on the second. 55 seconds left in the first quarter. Outside Williams. Wiggins surveying the floor. Holmgren with a screen on Allen. And it's Wiggins missing. Phoenix has gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's O'Neal. And a great assist by Allen as that one goes in.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Here's Holmgren. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Holmgren's got 6.
And looking to get stronger, Holmgren fights through the bump. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame.
Wallace against Beal. Pass to O'Neal. Outside, Jones. Back to O'Neal. No good on the last second attempt there. It's all tied in Phoenix. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. We're back at the Western Conference Finals. Happy to have you with us here on 2K Sports. Guys, what's your take so far on the Suns?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They are playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
And so Caruso will bring up the ball for the Thunder. So with Durant sitting on the bench. This is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. The wing pair we'll be seeing is Beal and Allen. Cole is out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Jones in at the 1 spot. The Suns shooting a tremendous 61% from the floor, hitting at all cylinders. Allen kicks to Beal. O'Neal a screen on Williams. Here's Beal. Thunder with the rebound. Excited about the win on Thursday.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Coaches love that kind of showing offensively, especially on the road.
Now here's Wallace. Still yet to score. And the clock. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. Wallace has got the lead up to 2 now for the Thunder.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Beal against Wallace. And no good, trying to use the glass. So it's the Thunder now. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Outside Williams. On the wing, Wiggins. Ball covering. Holmgren sets the screen for Wiggins. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. This is his first free throw of the game.
2 shots.
First free throw is good. Cody Martin, he's checked in for Grayson Allen. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Dort's checked in. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Suns trail by 3. To the middle. Here's O'Neal, and finished off by O'Neal.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Pass to Jones. Back to Beal. Suns moving the ball around. Oh, the jam by O'Neal! A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
And that's life above the rim. Courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Oklahoma City shooting a tremendous 61% from the floor, hitting on all cylinders. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. And the Thunder making the switch here. Wallace is checked in.
Cason Wallace.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Holmgren with a screen on Jones. Wallace. O'Neal with the defensive effort.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Jones, the pass to Beal. Pocket 6. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
You got to credit Beal there for finishing the job while battling that tough defense.
For Phoenix, they have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls.
First and foremost, Bradley Beal is a scorer. He's always working the angles, trying to find his next opening to attack, and it rarely takes him long.
Booker, he's checked in for Phoenix. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Waylon Williams is checked in for Cason Wallace. And both free throws good for Beal. Thunder trailing by 3. Williams dishes to Williams. Holmgren kicks to Williams. Williams sets a screen for Holmgren. Outside Williams. Launches a 3. The basket is good off the assist from Williams.
3-point field goal.
Williams has got it all tied up now for the Thunder. And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Only given up 6 here in this quarter. O'Neal outside. Outside Martin. Screen by Bol. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Holmgren.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw missing. And he sinks the second. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Pass to Holmgren. And here is Caruso. Holmgren sets the screen for Caruso. Here's the three. And the Thunder another three.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Here's Dunn. Outside, Martin. Back to Dunn. Booker against Caruso. Whoa! Booker playing big inside.
They are just killing him on the interior.
And here is Caruso. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Holmgren from downtown. Phoenix grabs the miss. Booker outside. And yes, it's good. Booker's got 7 points.
We know Book can hit those deep threes, but he's also effective around the rim.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. In for Phoenix. Kevin Durant comes in for Dunn. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for the Thunder. Here's Williams, and a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists tonight. The Suns have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Dort against Beal. Pass to Plumlee. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. Devin Booker 3rd.
And he's taken off on a tremendous scoring streak at the perfect time. I mean, obviously, he's established himself as a premier playoff performer.
And the first one drops. And Phoenix making a change here. Jones is checked in. And a switch here also for Oklahoma City. Aaron Wiggins, he's checked in for Holmgren. Plumlee hits them both. Oklahoma City has gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Dort kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the game tied up here for the Thunder.
That's just smart basketball right there, finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
Back to Booker. Oh! Booker with the bounce.
That's just too easy for D-Book. You can't give him an opening like that.
Dort is screen on Jones. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, good with the triple.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Basket good.
Getting comfortable in the second quarter. His efficiency is finally on the rise.
Wiggins a screen on Jones. Wiggins finds Dort. Going inside. Back to Wiggins.
Suns foul. Kevin Durant. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots at the game right here.
Aaron Wiggins. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Dunn, he's checked in for Phoenix. And both free throws good for Wiggins. For Phoenix, they've gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. Pass to Dunn. Dunn sets a screen for Booker. Lets it go with a 3. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
A three-pointer, Wiggins. And Jones pulls it down. Suns leading by 5. Williams with the block. Out of bounds. Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And this is postseason play at its finest. Refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs.
Booker in the post. Defended by Dort. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Now we know that Booker can score with the best of them, and he's also very skilled at drawing fouls.
And this will be his second and third shots to the line here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
And didn't shoot it all that well from the line in the first quarter. Doing a much better job now in the second, up over 80%.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Outside Williams. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 4th assist in this one. Now here's Booker.
Timeout.
16 points for him. And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. For the Suns, Nick Richards. He's checked in for Dunn, and Bradley Beal subbed in for Jones. And then for Oklahoma City, Hartenstein comes in for Williams. And it's Chet Holmgren in for Aaron Wiggins. And Booker kicks to KD. There's the triple from Durant.
This demonstrates leadership. Durant knows his teammates look for him to score and score often.
Martin against Williams. Holmgren with a screen on Martin. To the inside. It's stolen. Now here's Booker. He's got 16. Martin, the pass to Booker. Puts up a deep 3. They grab their own miss. A second chance effort. Outside for Durant. Traps in the tray. Durant's got the lead up to 11 now for the Suns.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Gilgeous-Alexander sets the screen for Dort. Pass to Holmgren. Shoots the three. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
And I love the competitive edge Holmgren plays with, coming right back with his own triple.
Outside Durant. Back to Beal. For 3. Booker. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Williams dishes to Holmgren. The second effort. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
This is why SGA is a focal point of this offense, because of that ability to score.
Outside Beal. They set the pick to the paint. Looking for Richards and gets it there.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 12 points for him. Outside, Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. And he converts the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 14. 24 seconds left to play in the first half. Beal against Dort. Now Beal. He has 7. No good. Nice defense from Dort. Three-pointer. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
3-point field goal.
And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for the Phoenix Suns. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Good battle going on tonight. What has been the approach?
Well, we're just trying to pack the paint. Those guys are great. So we're just trying to make them see a few guys, get some deflections, and get some easy baskets.
We'll see if he can keep it going in the second half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Greetings, one and all. The postseason drama we love, and no disappointment here as it's a close game so far for the Phoenix Suns.
Their work on the glass has been superb tonight, chasing down every miss there, Ernie. That's their mindset.
Yeah, you can tell it was a focal point of their game plan coming in, and they've made good on that. Taking a look at the situation for the Phoenix Suns. They're 0 for 3 in the series. Kenny, what should they do to stave off elimination?
They got to take a long look in the mirror and figure out which vacation spot they're going. In other words, they're toast, Ernie.
Listen, I don't need to break out the crystal ball to tell you how this ends. They have to white flag up, and the season is on the clock.
A lot of metaphors there, but I get the gist. Speaking of toast, what do you prefer on toast, Kenny?
Jam, no butter.
Shaq?
Jam, jelly.
What's the difference between jam and jelly, Shaq?
I have no
jam
idea.
don't shake like that.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more Hoops action.
And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team involved.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Trailing by 2. Here's who Mark Daigneault is going to put out there to start the second half. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at small forward. Phoenix has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. And Booker kicks to KD. And he can't answer back the three-pointer offline. Oklahoma City's gone 6 of 11 when they're taking the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Thunder have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Williams. He hits both from the stripe. Suns trail by 3. Outside, Beal. And Booker kicks to Beal. Outside Durant. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Harden against Williams. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Just 5 on the clock. Down low. Here's Holmgren. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got his 3rd assist on the night. Phoenix has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Booker. Oh, he's right in the heart of that defense. Booker.
He has no deficiencies. He has no flaws in his offensive game. Booker, he's capable of dropping 30 on any given night against any given player.
Williams against Martin. Holmgren with a screen on Martin. Williams with a clean look. Those 3-pointers off the mark. Suns trail by 3. Durant with it. Williams picks him up. Using his length inside. Durant.
In the mid-range, Durant is deadly as ever. Easy money sniper, putting up a little silky jumper.
Williams against Martin. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Phoenix grabs the miss.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
A deep 3 from Durant. And the rejection by Holmgren. Outside, KD. Tries again. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
That one on Holmgren.
And just using that length to his full advantage. Durant draws the foul, and we know what usually happens when he steps to the line.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead.
Offensively, Durant might be the most unguardable player in NBA history. He can shoot, dribble, pass, drive, you name it. Everything he does it at a high level on top of being 7 feet tall.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
To the left side wing. Dort kicks to Williams. And good that time. 12 points here for Jalen Williams.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Outside, Beal. And it's blocked.
Quite simply, Lu Dort is an elite defender. Plays hard, smart, great wingspan, which we just saw him use there.
And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones. And now their defense is in overdrive.
Oklahoma City on D. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Here's Richards and the powerful one-handed slam. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Hartenstein. Pass to Dort. Hartenstein with the screen for Dort. And it's blocked. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Booker outside. Outside, Beal. Shot clock at 6. He's off on that one. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams against Martin. Williams kicks to Holmgren. Williams sends a screen for Holmgren. Pass to Hartenstein. Over Durant. Good work defensively by KD.
And he felt like he needed a little bit more space with the fade to get off a shot, but that might have been what threw him off and made him miss. See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Bradley Beal picks one up. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Ooh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
And another stat that they've excelled at is points off assists. They're moving the ball around and creating great looks for one another.
And that one falls for Williams. And he can't hit the second.
This team thinks they should be up in front, but at least they tied it up.
Martin the pass to KD.
So clever with the pump fake. Durant is so good at scoring that if he pump fakes, you better jump.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. The free throw drops for Durant.
Such a unique player. Kevin Durant, pure shooter, incredibly skilled, all at nearly 7 feet tall.
And And so he hits both.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Dort. Here's Williams. Count it. Williams has got it all tied up now for the Thunder.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Pass to Durant. To the middle. Here's Booker. Fantastic finish by Booker.
And we've kind of come to expect this performance from Booker every night. His scoring is just that consistent.
Booker against Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound. Booker's got 4 rebounds in this game. Elbow shot is on the way. Thunder with the rebound. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams against Booker. It's Dort on the wing. Holmgren with a screen on Martin. Here's Dort, and it's good for 2. Dort's got 5 now.
At 6'3", 215 pounds, Dort is a wrecking ball when moving downhill. A little contact is not going to deter him.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hartenstein. Allen's checked in for Martin. And a switch here also for Oklahoma City. Caruso's checked in. And Phoenix has possession. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And what makes Booker so difficult to guard is that he can score from every spot on the floor.
He's made all 3 of his free throws so far.
2 shots.
First free throw is good.
The thing about Booker is he rarely has an off night. He's one of the most consistent shooters in the league.
Both free throws good from Booker. And here now the Thunder, trailing by 2. Caruso, the pass to Hartenstein. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's covered by Beal. Beal against Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City moving it around. Just 2 to shoot. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. 16 points for him.
And the move and the basket, SGA has the defense shook.
Richards finds Booker. High post Allen. Here's the floater. Williams with the block. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And this is postseason play at its finest, refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs.
Four on the clock. Here's Booker.
An elite defensive guard, Caruso sticks to his man and plays with fantastic energy on the defensive end.
For the lead, here's Hartenstein, and the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Hard work pays off with a rebound and a bucket. That's just great fundamental.
And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. Phoenix making some changes. Royce O'Neal comes in for Nick Richards. And Jones subbed in for Booker. Williams, he's checked in for the Thunder. And it's Williams with the ball for Oklahoma City. The lead is 2. That one is good again. He's 6 straight from the floor with the basket.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
2 minutes remaining in this third. 2 minutes.
Durant down low. Working on Holmgren. The shot by KD. No good.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Now here's Allen. No scoring in this one. For Oklahoma City, they've gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime. Shooting 8 of 15. Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession. The Suns making a change here. Bowles checked in, and Oklahoma City with a change here too. Wallace is checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. The Suns trailing. Beal up top. Wallace covering. Bull against Williams. Bull dishes to Beal. And the layup is good. Beal's got the game tied up here for the Suns.
And people thought Beal was just a shooter out of college, but he rounded out his game when he learned how to finish through contact.
Now here's Williams. 17 points in the game. Good on the shot.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Here's Beal. Another one falls for Phoenix.
His bounce isn't quite what it used to be, but Beal still has plenty of burst to finish inside.
Williams with the ball. Jones covering. Williams can't hit. Phoenix has gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Pass to Beal. We've got 22 seconds left in the third quarter of the game, and that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Oklahoma City has gone 6 of 12 from outside, a very nice 50% mark, shooting the three ball well. Here's Allen. Off on the layup. That's the end of the third, and it's all tied up. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
There wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
Three-tenths quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Well, Phoenix shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. Royce O'Neal is out there with Martin. Then it's Bull. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Allen in at the 2. Who's out there for Phoenix.
And the big fella knows how to score the basketball. Bull's understanding of when to look for his next level.
Here's Williams. Bull making his last shot. Good. 21 points here for Jalen Williams.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period. His first triple of the second half. Can he get it going?
They're trailing by 3. That's to Wiggins. Allen against Dort. Now here's Williams. Back to Dort. 6 to shoot. Wiggins sets a screen for Dort. Takes a 3. Booker pulls it in. Suns leading by 3. O'Neal a screen on Dort. Booker against Dort. The drive by Booker. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
We know Book can hit a jumper, but when he's assertive, this is when Devin is at his best.
Devin Booker taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
He left some at the line, but at least he made it a 2-possession game.
A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Releases from 15. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. The baseline J. That's good on the jump shot. Williams has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Nice play call there. Down the stretch, getting him the open look.
And late in games, throw out those analytics. Give me the mid-range. The shot, it just works.
Now here's Booker. Wiggins with the rebound. Outside, Dort. The layup off target. The Suns have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. With 3, Booker, and the rebound goes to the Thunder. Wiggins passes to Williams. It's Dort on the wing. Back to Wiggins. O'Neal with the steal. Booker looking around. Pass to Martin. Wiggins against Bol. Good work there as it goes.
Yeah, inside, Bol does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Phoenix making some changes. Nick Richards, he's checked in for Bol Bol. Dunn comes in for O'Neal. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Grayson Allen. Hartenstein's checked in for the Thunder. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Mark Daigneault talking to his team during the break. Now, he preached the importance of patience down the stretch. Coach said we're not going to get it all back at once. Let's take it one trip at a time. Make it simple, make it easy. Kevin, back to you.
All right, thank you, David. Dort finds Wiggins. Outside Williams. Shot clock at 6. For 3. The rebound by Richards. Richards got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Dort. Good. A nice assist for Williams.
Very good inside. Dort's got great upper body strength.
Jones against Caruso. Jones, the pass to Richards. Inside. And the dunk by Booker.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pack.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Now here's Williams. It's hauled in by the Suns. Jones has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Dunn, wide open, he fires. And the 3 off target. Thunder trailing by 6. Caruso with the ball. Now guarded by Booker. Caruso, the pass to Hartenstein. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play. That's going to send Isaiah Hartenstein to the line. It goes on Devin Booker. Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Dunn. Grayson Allen comes in for Martin. And Bradley Beal subbed in for Booker. Then for the Thunder, Holmgren, he's checked in for Aaron Wiggins. Wallace comes in for Dort. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Jalen Williams. Phoenix leading by 3. Outside, KD. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Pass to Jones. Allen surveying the D. Oh, good on the triple.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
And the dunk by Holmgren.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
Pass to Richards. Outside, KD. Down low, here's Beal. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant.
Yeah, offensively, Beal is a smooth operator.
Thunder trailing by 3. Holmgren with it. Pass to Wallace to tie it up. Allen with the rebound.
They came close there to tying it up.
You love the intensity out there right now. Close game. Both teams leaving it all out there.
Jones drives in, and the rejection by Holmgren.
Already set the Summer League record for blocks in his first game. Holmgren, one of the best young shot blockers in the league. You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
And here are the Suns now. The Thunder making the shot. And Durant puts up a deep 3. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
The D has to respect his range. He made 2 in the first half, and he's capable of draining even more here in the second.
They get the rebound. They now take the lead. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
Now here's Durant. Yep, right through the net. And the Suns lead by 1.
Along with Hall of Fame talent, KD is just clutch.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. From down in the low post, it goes.
And where some feel stressed, Gilgeous-Alexander feels strength. Love the confidence from the young fella.
And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Checked in for the Suns. Booker comes in for Jones. And then for Oklahoma City, Williams, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. And it's Dort in for Cason Wallace. Booker outside. Pass to Richards. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hartenstein. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
Well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones. And now their defense is in overdrive.
Shot clock at 3. Blocked again.
And he really seems to just have lost his touch at halftime.
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
The Thunder have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander against Booker. And the basket by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points this quarter.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Holmgren against KD to the inside.
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop. That thing is over.
Here's Williams. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Williams has got 25 points in the game.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Yeah, the second half in stark contrast with the first. Coach must have gotten on them a little bit at halftime.
The Thunder leading by 3. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got 5 assists in the game. 1:30 left in the fourth. Beal against Dort. Now here's Beal. Tight defense on him. Misses in close. Martin against Dort.
6'3", 215 pounds. Lou Dort is one strong guard. Hard to handle for defenders.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
You've got to be impressed with how assertive they are on offense, continuing to cut hard to the rim time and time again.
And tonight we've also seen a lot of great play from them inside. They've been consistent in terms of attacking the interior of this D.
Second of 2 is good. That increases their lead to 6.
Who needs the NBA draft? I mean, Dort worked his way onto the team, into the rotation, and then turns into a key contributor.
And Beal kicks to Martin. There's a good screen. To the middle. Here's Richards. Money!
Yeah, the keep it simple method. Good decision to use the bounce pass just to get it there.
Hartenstein with the screen on Beal. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Dort. And that one drops for him. Dort's got the lead up to 6 now for Oklahoma City.
Tenacious play from Dort when it matters most. He was not distracted by the stakes at hand.
Beal against Dort. Here's Richards. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
And you know what? Saved what was likely to be a dunk.
Taking 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that brings them within 5. And Richards drops them both. Dort with the ball, and that's an intentional foul.
Oklahoma City. Wiggins taking 2 shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Taking full advantage of his opportunities at the line to extend their lead.
And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout, and he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. There's 25 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Richards got it. And now they trail by just 4.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
Oklahoma City. Wiggins at the line for 2.
Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game. And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for the Phoenix Suns. In the corner, it's Martin. It's in! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
2 shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
That's the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good, hitting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And that's the knockout blow right there, guys. Those free throws should put this one away.
And it's Martin missing. And so the Oklahoma City Thunder take the series and will continue.
I'm getting emotional as we watch all of this go down. Just an amazing accomplishment. You can tell from the moment these playoffs begun that they were committed to a deep playoff run. They had belief in themselves.
And they had to battle out a tough Western Conference to make it here. They overcame a lot of challenges along the way.
Yeah, I mean, credit to everyone from the players to the coaches to the front office. This team was built to contend, and all that hard work from everyone
has paid off. Now they turn their attention to the ultimate prize, winning the NBA championship.
But for the moment, the celebration continues for the Western Conference champions. That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony.